So what about Ephesus?
We might get Ephesus.
It is Sunday, about 9:30. I recorded all of this before, but forgot to turn the microphone on. We had a long night last night. Dell, I feel like, didn't really go to bed until like 4 o'clock. And I was up for the most part. With her. I took a nap-tastic, maybe during like a show or two. We took the boys to Dave and Buster's yesterday, but they had the Conor McGregor fight going on, so they were charging like $5 per person just to get in during the fight. And Dell was like, well, I don't care nothing about that. I'm just here with my kids. Because she went in to check the like capacity and all that. Because one thing I was worried about is I didn't want to spend that money doing the power play hour thing or whatever if we were gonna have to wait in line, because we used to going in the daytime when ain't nobody there, or on Wednesday evenings when it's half off and ain't nobody there. We left Dave & Buster's because that was ridiculous. We wasn't gonna spend $20 and then another $10 just because. If I did these videos in order, then we went to the trampoline place yesterday. So, at Chuck E. Cheese, you know, we spent the money for the boys to play. Dell was hungry, so she got like an appetizer. That's what she landed on. It's like $20. Appetizer, $20 at Chuck E. Cheese, and that dip was garbage. I mean, the wings was like decent, but they gave you like this whack cheesy bread and breadsticks. How you gonna give me 2 bread products? French fries, it was all carbs, all carbs. I'm not a health nut, but it's just like, man, give me some food. It cost $20. She had $10 off, so it only cost $10. I could live with that. But spending $20 made me think about our favorite pizza place and my favorite pizza, which is the hot chicken pie from Ephesus. So I'm gonna try and get one of those today. Let's see if Dell agrees, which she shouldn't really. I shouldn't want it. We spent a good deal of coin in the last 2 days. I gotta get better at making these boys breakfast. This guy has been added to the breakfast thing, and I have to warm some baby food up for him. Homemade baby food. Shout out to Dell. They 10s, but I keep them clean. Look who it is at 10 o'clock. Shocking. Very shocking.
Why is it shocking at 10?
You went to bed at like 4, 5?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I'm gonna be taking a nap.
So this guy, he was like, Daddy, can you help me bring the trains downstairs? And I was like, sure, let me go feed Josiah first. Give me a second. And then all of a sudden I hear him kind of trying to carry the trains down by himself. This thing right here. In it. And he got it halfway down our first level, first 5, 6 steps. It's like, oh, good job. I had to give him a thumb blast. I carried it down the rest of the way. He was like, Daddy, you're strong. He was like, I'm not as strong as you. And I was like, yeah, but you're strong too. You did a good job. So I'm scheming on Ephesus Pizza today. What say ye? I know, right?
It's money.
Do you have any highlights from last night?
Yeah, I don't feel like talking about it now. Like, my mood is kind of plummeting because I don't feel like doing this all day.
No.
I don't feel like him constantly wanting to nurse. It's just draining. You know what I mean?
All right, we are rolling.
I was up super late last night because I was trying out this thing called Survey Junkies. A friend of mine on Facebook was posting about it and posting screenshots with hundreds of dollars that he's cashing out and blah blah blah, and I'm like, bro. But there were some people under his comments or within his comments that were saying, you know, they were hip to it and so on and so forth. So I was like, okay, well, I'll give it a try. And so far it's like, it seems legit, but I'm not quite sure yet. And so I'm doing surveys and just having some technical issues every now and then. But ultimately, the jury's still out. I need to see if it's all going to work out. And so I was literally up till about 4:30 in the morning. I feel like if I could just cash out one time and get $800, I'm good. I'm good. This is like really strong.
Tell us about it. What you got going on here?
So I am using my new teapot to make some tea. This is peach. This is peach green tea, and I'm using the loose leaf tea, which is really cool. Something I've been wanting to do like forever, but never had like an easy way to do it. Now that I have an easy way to do it, it's just like really strong, and I need to dilute it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I may have used too much tea.
So what about Ephesus?
We might get Ephesus. We might. I'm not sure yet, but we might. I've been thinking about it. My original thought was like, no, but it's Ephesus. So we'll see.
Is the tea better?
Well, I mean, I need to sweeten it more, but it's not as like bitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What kind of honey?
This is the main thing that I like about this is that it's raw and unfiltered, made by North American Bees. I don't know if that really means anything, but when I was online and was trying to look at the difference between raw honey and like just regular honey that you just get from anywhere, like this has properties and, you know, things about it that are more natural, not processed. And I really want to stay into that mindset of keeping as much processed foods out, within reason, because, you know, we do have like frozen pizzas that we don't eat all the time, but, you know, there when in a pinch.
Tell the people how you feel.
They're about to finish my cherries. These are not cheap. These are like $5, but they're great.
Right.
My feet are cold. My feet are
I offend your sensibility.
Yes, they're better than Skittles.
False.
No, that's a fact. Are you gonna find out about pizza? Because they could be closed, and that could just, you know, be it.
Ephesus is no respecter of person or holiday. They open all the time.
It's Sunday. It's not about being a holiday.
They don't care about Sundays. They all about this guap. I'm going to get the pizza. Which means Dell's going to put the boys to sleep. Because I doubt I'll be back in time. I'm going to show y'all this beautiful glory of a pizza. Hopefully it looks good. But it's going to taste fire though.